Hello and welcome everybody. My name's Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com and I'm here for this week's Pick a Card Tarot reading. So here are my cards. It's really very simple. Just pick a number between 1 and 5 and I'll do a psychic tarot interpretation for you. Whatever comes out, comes out. I've got no idea until we get going. Okay, so let's go to the board now. If you are new, subscribe and be alive. Okay, don't forget to hit that notification bell. All right, we're doing card number 1. I like to have a little vision before I turn the cards over. Closing my eyes. Watching TV, sitting here with the remote in my hand watching TV. Okay, so what this reminds me of is sitting back watching life go by and not necessarily doing anything about it. So perhaps it's time to get more motivated or start a new interest or a new hobby or get involved in some way with other people, you know, at a community level, new friends, new connections, that sort of thing. Okay, change is really important, and to have meaning in your life is really important. So they're showing me some coins here, silver coins. This suggests to do it in a feminine manner, so not being pushy about it, but be receptive, be open. That's what they're saying. Okay, the card that comes up here is the 10 of Wands. This came out this morning in the Facebook reading too somewhere. This is the end of a cycle and a new cycle is begin. You'll notice she's alone and she's had to shoulder all of the burden herself. You don't have to do this now because you're coming to the end of the cycle. 10 is a 1 and a 0. So there's a new beginning in the 1, and the 0 is it's time for being patient, planning, thinking about what you want to do with your life, okay, because it's time to give up the burden, seriously. She's been on her own. She's got a green skirt on here, which does suggest growth, and there's growth here in the trees, but a really big hill at the back here, so that's like a challenge. So, you know, time to give up the challenge, give up the burden, if you've picked card number 1. All right, card number 2 for this week. Card number 2, I'm going to go with that one there that wants to come out. Closing my eyes. Steps down at the beach. I'm at the beach on the left-hand side. Here is a lovely little bay of water where you can go swimming. Reminds me of Balmoral Beach in Sydney, if you've ever been there. I don't know what it's like now, but when I was a child it was lovely. And so the beach is about coming in touch with the sea, the source of all life, your subconscious, being rejuvenated, you know, a healthy lifestyle, that sort of thing. And then there's stairs on the right side, so action steps to be taken. So again, a balancing sort of thing where you balance between being in touch with your subconscious. There's a whole lot of angels here now, just sort of hanging in the sky, waiting patiently, and it's almost like they're waiting for you to contact them. Okay, and then other times when action needs to be taken and it's time to be physical. People are releasing fears. I see sharks coming up through the sky. The angels are in the sky waiting and the sharks are headed up. People are releasing them and the angels are sort of just pointing to the sharks and telling them to go that way. Keep going, keep going. They're standing there like silent sentinels. So these sharks are actually fears and anxieties, and the world is releasing a lot at the moment. And especially with the COVID situation, yes, there has been a lot of fear about that, and with good reason too. All right, the card that comes up is the 10 of Cups. Again, the end of the cycle, completion. The 1 and the 0. This one is about nurturance. It's also a sign of motherhood. If you're not a mother of physical children, perhaps you know, a mother of animals, for example, you know, taking care of them, taking care of somebody else, being kind. And this is what the world needs, more of this nurturing type of behaviour, and allay the fears. Let the fears go. The fears are there to protect you, and they're trying to communicate with you and listen to what they have to say and then let them go and focus on the nurturing. All right, card number 3. Card number 3. There's one back there I'm going to go for, closing my eyes. What do I see for card number 3? I see a key. I see a door, the key going into the door. Okay. Oh, no, actually what it's doing, it's closing the door. Okay, so again, the same sort of thing. At the end of the cycle, close the door to the past so that you can move on. The door is being locked. I can hear it sort of making a clunking noise, the key in the lock. Okay, so, and as one door closes, another door opens. So new sorts of opportunities coming for you. This is the 3 of Wands. This is sometimes a family, and yes, there can be a bit of competition between these 3 people. Sometimes a situation where there might be parents involved, looking after parents or something like that, and the children perhaps disagree on, what's supposed to happen, with family assets and that sort of thing. But there is a lot of spiritual strength in this card, being Wands, and whatever the issue is, there is a way through. Okay, so sit back, contemplate what the situation is, because you can find a way through whatever the family dilemma is. It's not always a family. It can be work, where there's 3 friends involved. It's like there's this sort of bond between these 3 different people, but action needs to be taken, and sometimes the passions burn very hot, so there's not always agreement, but you might agree on what the situation is, but not how to handle it, for example. Okay, card number 4. Card number 4. Keep your eyes peeled this week for a situation like that involving other people, where you're all as passionate as each other about achieving some goal. Card number 4. Let's go with that one there. Closing my eyes now. Okay, I'm looking up at the sky. I get the word, the same as before, silent sentinels. There's a few clouds in the sky, like dark clouds, but they're blowing away. And sometimes, people get confused by clouds, or can be a bit vague, or something along those lines. But that's okay. It's all part of nature. It's like there's a bit of a quiet time coming, and that's fine. And again, it's a time for sitting back, thinking, making decisions, but not acting right at the moment, not acting immediately. We have the 9 of Swords, which is all about decisions, decision making. A decision has to be made. Sometimes it's regarded as a difficult decision because it is the end of the of an issue, and but Spirit is there, and Spirit is guiding you. That's probably why I saw the angels before, and then just then looking up at the sky, I knew the angels were still up there watching. So whatever you decide to do, if there's some endings involved, try to remember that it's just a temporary situation. Decisions must be made, okay, to finish this off so that you can start again. But Spirit is there right with you, okay? Know the angels are holding your hand in spirit. Card number 5. 5 is alive. Okay, 5 is alive. What do we come out with? Let's go with that one on top. And what do I see? Again, another door closing. It seems to be quite a theme this week. It doesn't often happen that there's so much agreement between the cards or the visions. And your mother may be involved, okay? Maybe it's something to do with the moon. I think we just had a new moon, just a couple of days ago. So that's sort of like the darkness in the sky at night on the dark moon, but now the moon is waxing. That means it's getting bigger, so the opportunities are coming. Even if you don't see them yet, know that they're on their way, okay? And we have the Knight of Swords. There's a lot of clouds in this card. It's quite a dark background too, and she is in black, so she doesn't know everything because of this black. It's hidden, but she does want to become free and ride the eagle to liberation and freedom, and that's what's happening through making decisions. Okay, the Knight of Swords is somebody who is usually quite brave and courageous, but maybe a little on the young side, or perhaps not as experienced as what some could be. Even if there's opposition, this energy will carry you through. So freedom is coming. Particularly if you're in a country such as the US, where the eagle is your symbol of your country, know that liberation and freedom is coming. But it may not necessarily be the way that you think, okay? One of the things about freedom is it has to happen within you rather than just outside. The external situation will change as you change, basically. That's how it works. Okay, so there's our cards for this week. Wands, Cups, Wands, Swords and Swords. Thinking and probably feeling spirit are the most common cards here. Wands in the middle is also about spirit, though. Sorry, not Wands. Cups is about emotions. Okay. So, there's a lot to be thankful for. It's a great time to meditate and to pick up whatever you need to pick up in spirit this week, then make some decisions. Alrighty, so that's it, everyone. I hope you found this useful. Please leave it a like or share on your socials. That would be fabulous. I would really appreciate that. And just want to wish you a very wonderful week as well. If you're new, please consider subscribing to the channel and hit the notification bell now. Okay, I'll catch you again soon. I'll be going on with Sagittarius horoscope shortly. Thanks again, and bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website absolutesoulsecrets.com for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.